All right, we're live. Go for it. So we are at the Lake Whitney Public Library, and we have our local races on the ballot this May. Early voting started yesterday, April 20th. There was no voting today because it's San Jacinto Day, but this is our candidate meet and greet. So we have 8 city candidates running for 3 city council places, and we have 2 different seats for Whitney ISD Board of Trustees. We have 3 candidates running for 2 full-term seats and 1 candidate running unopposed for an unexpired term. We do have some sample ballots, and we have some grassroots goulash over there. It's been a rainy, wet day, so it's kind of nice to have some hot soup to get into our tummies. If you know anybody else who wants to come talk to the candidates, we have Jason Ince is on City Council right now. Our librarian, Christy Rogers, is here. Cheryl Taylor West is on council right now and running for re-election. Vicki Wilson is on council and running for re-election. Rigo Farias over there is on the park board. He is running for city council. In front of him is Nicole Corson. She's running for school board. That's his wife Dana. David Castor, and then behind David in the blue shirt sitting against the wall is Frank Baker. He's running for city council. Right there at the end is Ken Scales and Teresa Wyatt. So they're running also for city council. Jason Sneed and AJ Marino. Jason's running for city council, and AJ is on school board running for re-election. And Nicole's got all her stuff over here. So I'm going to go get some of our literature. That's my guy, Gary, over there. And I'm going to set up some literature and walk you through what we've got. But if you are in the Whitney area, come on down. We'll be here for a while just milling around. At 6:15, I will have each candidate speak for 2 minutes, and then we'll cycle back around. They can speak longer if they want to. But that'll give you a quick 2-minute introduction and then more time to let them talk. Let me get my stuff. Okay, so this is the ballot. This is the ballot for Whitney. This is the ballot order that you're going to see. Vicki, Natalie, Frank, Ken, Rigo, Cheryl, Teresa, and Jason. And then for ISD board, Nicole, Connie, and Adrian, AJ, and then Brent. This is the schedule, and you can find this on the Hill County Elections website. So we're done with Monday. We're now done with Tuesday. You got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 to 5. There's no weekend voting for early voting. Then Monday is 8 to 5, and Tuesday is going to be our extended hours voting from 7 to 7. And then Election Day is Saturday, May 2nd, 7 to 7. That's Kentucky Derby Day, guys. If you are someone who usually only votes on Election Day, you need to understand that this is a Saturday election. This is not a Tuesday voting day election. Saturday, May 2nd is Election Day. So that's what we're looking at for this. And our nearest polling location is Whitney ISD, the admin building over by the tax office on 305 South San Jacinto. This is one of the first times that we have early voting in other locations too. There are 3 polling locations set up in Hill County. One in Hubbard, one in Hillsboro, and one out here in Whitney. You can vote early at any of them because we have the e-poll books now. So if you work in Hillsboro or up in Dallas or something like that, and you don't think you can get to the Whitney ISD admin building during these voting times, but you can swing by during lunch if you work on Hillsboro, or maybe you're out in Hubbard doing a job or something, you can go by those polling locations. Just take your photo ID and you can vote. Bank your vote. None of us are promised tomorrow, guys. So the other thing that we often see is people ask why they can't vote in the city election. So we have the Whitney ISD race and then the City of Whitney race. This map right here shows Lake Whitney, and this entire area here, this is all Whitney ISD. If you live in this area, you can vote in the ISD race, okay? However, if you're going to vote in the city, this little tiny spot right here, that's city limits. So you have to live in that little tiny spot to be able to vote in the city races. It's a huge difference, guys. So we only had 190 people vote in our last election. 190 ballots cast for the city of Whitney. There were more cast for the whole ISD area, but City of Whitney only had 190 ballots cast. That was actually a 13% turnout, believe it or not. We had 1,400 voters. But at 190 votes, your vote matters. Our mayoral election was won by one vote. 2 provisional votes put Janice over the top, and she ended up taking the mayor's race by 1 vote. I was elected by 3 votes. So we have a very involved electorate here in Whitney. So talk to your neighbors, talk to your candidates. Feel free to talk to anybody in the city and I'd like to see that bumped up to 20%, guys. Voter turnout is really, really tough sometimes. So anyway, so this is the difference. This is Whitney ISD, little tiny city limits of Whitney, 2.7 square miles. So let me see, is it 6:15 yet? No, it's 6:08. So yeah, if you are in Whitney right now or nearby, feel free to come on down. We'll be going live. Well, we're still live. We're going to stay live. But we'll start all the speechifying here in a little bit.
Never think about the kids not playing for them, but always like that, even in the little days. Sir.
Now, so here's the other thing. We are at the Lake Whitney Public Library. Let me loosen up this tripod a little bit. This is a really great meeting room, guys. We got lots of tables, lots of chairs, little kitchenette back there, lots of space, lots of outlets. There's this TV here that is easy to hook up and run a slideshow on, and it doesn't cost anything to rent this room. So just reserve it when you can. Have a nice community event, and just let it go. And if you're interested in supporting the Lake Whitney Public Library, give them a call. They have a Friends of the Library board, and they have the building itself is actually owned by the Library Foundation. So it's a private facility. The city manages the program and funding.
Yeah. Well, yours was voluntary basis. Ours was not. Now you're not paying nobody with you. You're paying him small. I did last couple times. I don't I'm hoping my girls are born oh, that's
All right. I know. Are you ready? If you want to use a timer on the computer, you can.
You know, if I'd had 1 minute to research this and get it set up.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You ready?
Chair. No, I'm
Okay.
not chair.
All right. I will go to. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go table to table. I'm going to have everybody assume their positions, and then Gary will give everybody a 2-minute timer. You ready? Okay, it is 6:15, guys, so this is time for speechifying. If all the candidates could assume the position behind your table, take your places. And then I'm going to go ahead and start over here with school board. And we're going to start off with everybody getting 2 minutes to basically introduce yourself. And then afterwards, we can do some more talking, and the stream will be live. Okay. So, let's see. Nicole.
Okay.
You're up, ma'am.
So for everybody that doesn't know me, my name is Nicole Corson. I have served on our current school board for 1 term. So if elected, this would be my 2nd term to run. And AJ and I together would also be running. We've accomplished a lot over this 1st term that we both have served. A lot of great accomplishments. We've been able to put new school buses in place. We've already purchased 5. We're on the books right now to purchase another 5 for our kids. Lots of great things to come for next term. Lots of things that we're super excited about. We've made sure that we have a school resource officer on every single campus, which is a huge win for our district and for our kids. So that's what we've done, or that's what we have been a part of with our school board. Me personally, I've been in the banking industry for a little over 20 years. And I know what you're thinking, my gosh, she must have started when she was 5. I did. No, I'm just kidding. But I've been fortunate enough to be in leadership positions with my career and also in a personal capacity. I've served on PTO since my oldest son started in pre-K, which was about 2005, 2006. Lots of volunteer activities within our community, WWFL, PTO positions. So I've just been fortunate to be able to serve in our schools and really have boots on the ground in our schools and listening to what our teachers are saying, what our parents are saying, and getting to see what the kids are up to. I am being told wrap it up. So I humbly ask for your vote to allow me to finish out a 2nd term with the Whitney ISD School District. That's it. Thank you.
Perfect. All right. AJ, you got it.
For y'all that don't know me, I'm Adrian Marino. We've been here for me and my family have been here for about 9 years. We have really enjoyed being here. Once we got here, my kids play sports, and it was one of those times where it was like, well, got asked to help coach, and started meeting all the other kids and family members, and Whitney's just such a wonderful community that eventually I was asked to join the school board, and I just couldn't resist. If I might as well help even further and try to protect these amazing families, this amazing community. We were welcomed with open arms, and so wanted to try to do everything we could to help, and did continue coaching and helping out with that. I have 3 boys. Connor is a senior, he's about to graduate. Ian is 11, he's a 6th grader, about to continue moving up in middle school. Then we got Kellen, he's 3, he'll be joining the elementary soon. So I do have a spread. I'm looking forward to continuing to try to help as much as possible with the district. I have a lot of stock invested with that. I'm looking forward to the future with everything. Since we've been on the board together, me and Nicole, it's been just a wonderful group. The team of 8 is absolutely amazing. Todd Southard is an amazing leader, and we've done like Nicole was saying with all the accomplishments. There's been a lot of safety increases and the buses and morale. Morale has been a big thing. We're so thankful that we've been able to help teacher pay increase and just have happier teachers and admin. And so we're just looking forward to hopefully being able to continue that. So I would humbly ask for re-election so I can have a 2nd term with the district.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, so let's go down the table here. Jason, put you on the spot.
I'm gonna be brief.
Wait, go for it.
Hey, greetings everybody. My name is Jason Sneed. I'm running for Whitney City Council. I have a history of leadership and dedication. I spent 21 years in the United States Marine Corps as a combat veteran. I spent 9 years on the Whitney ISD School Board. I'm a pastor here in town, specifically serving the youth, very active in our community, and I just humbly wish to serve. So ask humbly for your vote. Thank you.
Be brief. Okay. Oops. All right, Cheryl.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Cheryl Taylor West. I bring with me a retirement record, City of Arlington, where I worked for police, water utilities, as well as in the city management and mayor's office. So I like to think that I'm bringing that round of experience with me, as well as being a retired college professor where I taught government and psychology. And I continue with the same 3 goals I had in the beginning, my first term, which is to improve our neighborhoods, increase economic development, and enhance our communications between city government and our citizens. And I would appreciate everyone's support. Thank you so much.
Vicki.
Public speaking, not my favorite.
It's okay.
Hello, I'm Vicki Wilson. I am currently on City Council, and I have grown up in Whitney, moved off after I got married, and came back about 9 years ago, got involved with my community in different levels, and was one of those people that said, you know, if you want to complain about something, and you don't do anything, it's time to step up and do something. So that's why I originally signed up for City Council, or ran for City Council. And I have been part of some great things that have happened here. Unfortunately, we have some very old ordinances that have needed some major updating, and we've been working on those diligently. I have 2 business degrees. I have been part of a company for 20 years in management, and I feel that I have still things to finish that I started, and I humbly ask for your vote.
You got it. Okay, Rigo.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. My name is Rigo Frias. I guess I'm the new kid on the block. Been in this Hill County for the last 30-something years. We just moved back recently from Galveston, so I've been with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers for the last 25 years in the Hill County here, and then 5 years down in Galveston County. Like I said, just moved back, and still family's family. We've got a lot of grandkids, and they've gotten older over the years, so you know, I've got kids everywhere from Hill County to Clinton County. And I'm a Tarleton grad. I worked as a engineer tech for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and a project engineer, and I'm looking to apply the skills that I've been blessed with in life to better help our community, to do better, to invest our resources better, and to just, you know, like I said, we've got an economic development that we need to focus on and not cost the taxpayers, just try to do the best we can, and I'm asking for your vote. Thank you.
All right, Frank.
Hi there, my name is Frank Baker. I'm running for City Council here in Whitney. I bring a diverse package of talents and skills. A police officer, narcotics sergeant for several years. And when I decided to leave law enforcement, I joined my father into taking over business selling insurance, where we deal with people with Medicare primarily. And a lot of that's helping people understand what their problems are, get fixed. And currently I am at the office downtown Whitney. We live also downtown, my wife Kelly also. we're able to, or I'm able to bring back talents that critical thinking on some of the problems that we might face on day to day. And I ask for your vote and hope to make everything stronger here in Oviedo. Or Whitney.
You got it.
I know, but we did not move back to Florida.
That's where it started.
Okay, Teresa.
My name is Teresa Wyatt, and I'm running for Whitney City Council because I believe our city deserves some honest leadership, fair treatment, and complete transparency in the decisions that affect every one of us in this community. As a business owner with a strong work history and a degree in marketing and accounting, I understand budgeting, planning, and responsible management. I know how to analyze problems and develop practical solutions that benefit the entire community. I'm not running for personal gain. I'm running to serve for the people of Whitney with honesty, fairness, and transparency. Together, I think we can move Whitney forward with great leadership that will benefit all of our citizens. And I'm asking for your vote. Thank you.
Okay, Ken.
Hi, I'm Ken Scales. I'm running for City Council. And I'm running because I have a diverse background in saving failing projects. The city of Whitney reached its peak in 2010 and has gone down the hill ever since. We're losing population, we're losing our kids, which we need to stay here. All that comes with building the city. Cities don't go away. If you drive around Texas, you'll see closed up cities everywhere, many of them within 50 miles of here. Cities don't just go away. They go away because they lose their trust in the government. We have to have transparency, which at the current time, I do not believe that we have enough transparency, even though Amy is doing all she can to do that. But there are way too many executive sessions, and we don't know what happens once they are in those executive sessions. They don't tell us. We have a real problem in the economic gap. We have 27% of our citizens that are living under the poverty level. That's just unacceptable. Our infrastructure sucks, and we take on a project like trying to rebuild a building that can't be rebuilt instead of working on our infrastructure. We're poisoning the river. We need that. We've needed it forever. We're getting fined because we can't do it because we don't have the money. I have tackled these type projects before. I've been on a city council. I've been on an economic development corporation. I've been the president of my own companies. So I ask for your vote and support, and if you want honest transparency, I will hold everybody accountable to be transparent.
All right. Is Natalie here? Natalie's not here yet, right? So Natalie Brennan is the other city council. No. So we're going to be leaving the stream running. Just so if anybody wants to come speak to the stream and say anything else, it's an open mic, basically. And this is one of the few times that somebody who's been working tonight or just couldn't be here has a chance to hear all the candidates. So this stream will be up for 30 days, and then Facebook will delete it. I'll put up my YouTube channel. But you're all welcome to snip your parts from this video and use it for your own campaigns. So with that being said, we do still have some soup over there. I know it's a cold, wet, rainy day, so feel free to grab something to eat. Continue milling and talking, and when Natalie gets here, we'll let her speak too, if she can make it. Yeah. All right. All done. Thank you. Okay, and here's a little bit of a fun thing. Y'all know the Flat Stanley guy? So this Flat Stanley is from Indiana. So he has been to the library board meeting today at noon. He's been to the Whitney Area Museum, and now he's at our candidate meet and greet. He's got some adventures up ahead. And just to recap, this is what we're looking at for our ballot for the Whitney area. These are our 8 candidates for the city, 4 candidates, 1 is unopposed for his seat, for school board, and then this is our early voting and election day calendar. So 8 to 5, no weekend early voting. Tuesday, April 28th is your last chance to vote early, 7 to 7. And then election day Saturday, May 2nd, 7 to 7. So help us get the word out. Let's get some voters out to cast some ballots. Okay. So give Gary his phone back.
Jason's got that power, muscle power, you know what I'm saying? He said,
Tell them if you don't like that level of price, you just don't count on how far goes.
than I do.
Now I got her doing whatever.
You know, I can still have a lot of work today because I work for CGO.
But then you got Elkhorn family, like the price is great, just from Elkhorn. That's where I got we call it
Separate it
Nobody's gonna buy my house. I've done the calculation, how much? I already know that.
We only had a few minutes to represent ourselves in this, and I have a flyer that I'm passing out. But I'd like for you to know what I really stand for, and if you vote for me, what will happen at the City Council. Economic instability, excessive financial commitments, including matching fund grants that require the city to commit taxpayer dollars far beyond available resources. It strains our municipal budget. The loss of jobs in the industry reduces opportunity for working families and weakens the local tax base. Under the leadership of Mayor Janice Sanders and her City Council, we have, and her association with the Chamber of Commerce, the city has lost more than 60 businesses. Over 27% of Whitney citizens live below the property level, while the city leaders has approved six-figure salaries, widening the gap between those governing and those struggling just to meet the everyday expenses. The loss of public leadership, allegations of corruption and misuse of authority undermine confidence in the government. Unequal application of justice discourages civic participation. Concerns regarding election procedures have contributed to doubts and doubts regarding fairness. Frequent executive sessions and resistance to open records requests prevent citizens from fully understanding the decisions. You can't get an open records request filled without it going to our city attorneys. That's $250 an hour we don't need to spend. The spread of false and defamatory statements about private citizen damages reputation and damages businesses. Coordinated misinformation discourages public participation. Control of communication and channels limits equal access to important updates. Public attacks against political opponents deepen divisions. Regulation should be applied equally rather than selectively enforced. Concerns about retaliation discourage independent viewpoints. Education decline. We've reduced investment in our education and it limits our opportunities. Decline in crucial thinking reduces competitiveness. Educated residents may have commonalities lacking opportunity. Infrastructure neglect. Deteriorating roads increase costs for families and businesses. Sanitation system issues have resulted in regulatory penalties. Water system concerns threaten public health. Outdated digital infrastructure reduces economic competitiveness. We have division within civic organizations. Reports indicate new organizations formed after political pressure. In other words, our city council and our mayor opened another Lions Club after the Lions Club wouldn't do what the mayor wanted them to do. Politicized civil institutions reduce unity and volunteerism. Whitney deserves transparent leadership, equal application of the law, responsible financial management, investment in infrastructure and education, respectful civic dialogue, open access to public information. As a candidate for City Council, I'm committed to restoring accountability, strengthening the public trust, and ensuring the city government operates for the benefit of every citizen of Whitney, not just the ones connected. I will hold the mayor and other council members accountable, and I will fight for you, the little guy. Thank you.
Okay, so that was part of our open mic session. I'm going to go get some close-up of everybody's material. So give me just a second. I'm going to hit the tables. So this is Nicole. This is her information. So oops, I'm going to mess up her little... just one side, okay. This has her picture on it. I think that's what this is. And then let me go get AJ's table. Okay. And then let me go back. I'll do it in the same order that I was speaking. Do you have information that I can put on the camera?
Yeah, sure. I've just got a little flyer here.
That's okay. That's okay.
Very brief.
I'm just dropping it down. Y'all can screenshot this.
Well, I said we do that. We've done it I would like to include it. I just have never met him.
Well, that has got to be internationally recognized.
She's got pens and magnets and candy. And then Vicky. And then Rico. And he brought coffee for everybody. And then
when it comes down to the nitty gritty.
Okay, Frank.
He said you can edit that video. Edit the last word I said now.
I can't edit it, but most people are probably not paying that close attention, sir.
I mean, laugh at me every laugh.
Right.
I have no clue. It came accept. But Sergeant Haynes talked a lot about that for a long time.
All right. He's got signs.
They want to put signs in the yard.
Lincoln and Teresa. Do you have anything? That's okay. Do you want to put it on a screenshot on the video? Here, hand it to me. Okay. All right. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to let people screenshot it. So it's on the video. If y'all really want to read it, you can screenshot it.
Did you get a picture of mine?
Yes, I did.
Now, you can put this on YouTube. Can we do little videos for you?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Oh,
And there's also, I've been trying to use the Whitney Area Voter Engagement Group as a place where everybody can drop just political information. So if you've got anything, a post or a picture or a video that you want to share to that group, you can share to that group. My only rule is that it be relevant to Whitney, to the Whitney area. So it's like, BZ will share a bunch of stuff, pretty much everything, and I just remove the stuff that's Hillsborough, and keep the stuff that's Hill County because we're Hill County. So, but that way he doesn't have to think about it. I'm the admin.
Your stuff reposted online.
Yeah, whatever works. And it takes sometimes a lot of different communication methods to catch different people at different times because everybody's busy. So I'm collecting old ballot boxes. We got this one the other day. This is from Concho County where Gary's family's had. I taped a ballot to it. This is the map that I was looking at. If you go to Google Maps and just type in Whitney ISD and search Google Maps for Whitney ISD, it will outline this. That's what I did. And if you go in and type City of Whitney or Whitney, Texas, you'll see that this is the city limits. And we got some extra ballots. And this is what I had out at the polling location. This is my first ballot box. Little trinkets from Dana. And my Deep in the Heart of Texas photo op thing that I was going to hang up but didn't quite get around to. But I'll drag that around to other events too. So, Debbie, thank you very much for the beef goulash stuff, beef pasta goulash. And yeah, my daughter made some chicken and rice stuff, and Debbie made some beef and pasta. So let me close that up. I'm going to get another bowl of this stuff. And then I got some tea, and everybody's just kind of milling around talking. We've got the room for a while, and again, if Natalie makes it, then she can get on the stream too. All right, I'm going to go put this back on the tripod. What time is it? It's 6:50, so I'll definitely let this go till at least like 7 or so.
Right now, we're working on a two-bank project. Hey guys, I do still have several sample ballots that I've marked up with the time, place, and location for voting. If anybody wants to take some and copy them, feel free to.
Yeah, we're in charge of that. We're not mad anymore because of his association with that. He just got some of the years on the paper. Yeah, he got some of the years. Yeah, it was in today's paper.
I'll see y'all. Very nice. Hope I see y'all again. Thank you.
Are you leaving, bro?
I'm leaving. I'll see you shortly.
All right.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, wonderful lady. Oh, yes, same, yep, both of them, yes, sir. You know, my wife's cousins went to school with her and played sports with her. And so I've got to, I think I've got two of them.
I've even worked on that.
Does a great job. Level-headed, sees the playing field. She's been right. That's what I told her. So to be the star. So to be the star. Well, she
Run, Forrest, that was suggested by
well, she was, you know, she
the side that says
turned it 2 or 3 times. Sometimes it can be, but then once she was just fully in the option. So yeah, Linda,
with rifle riding and yeah. I don't know, but the ordinance was pretty off. I don't need any more questions. Well, it was so nice meeting you guys, and I will let
She does her thing, so yeah. She's very mom's very intense. And that's, I'm getting where it's getting to. Breakfast, extra lunch,
I'll see you all at
Nice meeting you, sir. Have a good evening. Yes, ma'am. Ask me, buddy. Go for it. That's a different shoe, because what you want to open up like that, you go out this way. I got a squeeze shoe, but uncovered, not a short shoe. Cowboy church is the only ones I know that has to be on. But You didn't meet Justin and talk to him, he's got a lot of rodeo boys. He might be able to get on. Justin Brothers. He's a teammate. You want to get it roping? That's the boy that's talking to you. He's real good. Let me tell you something about Florida. His best friend, they got out of school. Never rode a bull. They decided he wanted to go ride a bull. You know where he rode his first bull at? Las Vegas. Practice didn't do nothing. He went and bought the helmet, went and bought the pads and everything. He went all the way out to Las Vegas to ride a bull in a big rodeo. And I feel like, I think he rode 3 or 4 more times locally and then quit. But no, if you want to rope, that boy is real good. He goes to Las Vegas. He should have won Las Vegas that year. $400-something thousand. He came home. He came home with he did a mistake that he made and cost him that much money. And he came home with $38,000 still. Even though it's a horse, and you can get that right there. You didn't talk to him. You need to shop around for the size. See what you really like. Steer dog. You're building a steer dog. In high school, what they do is you get down in that the bull chute that you're talking about, and you grab a hold of the steer, and they'll open it up, and you'll come out and you'll dog the steer before it gets to a certain line in high school. But then when you get older, shoot dog all the time. Yeah, the shoot dog is what they call it now. But then when you get older, you'll come out on the horse. I don't know, do they do that in high school too? Where you come off, I didn't think so. But you come off the horse, and you'll have to steer dog him off the horse. I shoot dog him in high school. Don't call him shoot dog. Same thing over horse.
JRA state champion, 1994, Texas.
See, you're just going in with this boy. Huh? So, if you want to talk to him, I'll make sure we'll make a point. And he's got some buddies. He's got one buddy right now. He's a sun rider for, hold on, let me get my buddy straight. Marshall. You watch Marshall? It's Yellowstone. Stand off Yellowstone. Oh, okay, yeah. He rides for one of the guys in that. Yeah, they pay him to do stuff.
Oh, okay, fine. I wasn't prepared for his first time.
Yeah, if you want me to holler at him or holler at you, I'll get with you. Talk to you. Yeah.
Ready for it? Next time. I'll have to watch the show. Yes. Hey, ready to go.
Start the first 3 sentences and see who smoke.
Yeah. Hello. Take care, everybody. How are you? You doing all right? Good. I hear you.
Our sales tax has increased the last 2 years. Record numbers. Thank you. Yeah, other things. We need other things. Most definitely. I would. Thank My friend loves scooters.
All right. Are you saving them? They're not. They're not covered in video. I'm not too worried about them being wrinkled or anything. But if we fold them right, they won't be.
Right. Right. Okay, so we're almost done. I believe that we were going to try to talk Vicki into giving a final little so long to the camera. So we'll give her a chance to see if she wants to do that.
I've been storing them in the ballot box. So we vote on the ballot. Do we need to do it one more time to fit? I don't think so.
I can show you what my inspiration was, a picture. But I love it. It was actually the first one was black and white, black and gray. And it looked really pretty, and that's the way I wanted it. So with the purple. And see like what you did is like, yeah, there. Have a friend. She's making it all right. Okay.
Debbie, you know table alone.
No, those two tables, those two tables.
I know. Let the guys get that. Let the guys get that.
We put this in up for each other.
Let the guys get their picture.
Amy, which ones stay out here, which ones go?
We're gonna leave the front two out. We got that one and that one. Yeah, those two. So that one right behind you. Yeah. That's how I get my stuff folded. Trust me, I throw it out at an event.
I don't see the I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't see anything.
Eight plastic chairs, stay up front, and the rest can go.
Your mother was doing so good.
Up front. Yeah, she had the two tables up front, just side by side. So the table? I was just gonna use those front two tables up there. One that Debbie and Jen are at, and that front one.
Okay.
We're gonna all take this guy. Got it? No, these two. Oh, we're not here. We're good.
Yeah. All right. So long. Farewell. Good night, everybody. That was the candidate forum. Go vote, people. You can vote tomorrow at 8 a.m. See? Okay. Good night.